Hey guys, Jerseytoof here, coming at you with another video. Today we are back in the Master League, and we're bringing you the best Buddy Hundo Mewtwo. We still have our Fire Punch Groudon in the front, so we stuck that Mewtwo in the back to clean up all Groudon's mess. So I hope you guys enjoy. I know there's a lot of mistakes in here, but there's a lot of great plays. We're just learning that meta, a lot wrong with everybody else. We're going to be doing Master League videos and Premier Cup videos, so I hope you stay tuned and come back every day for daily videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Also like and comment. I read everything, so it means so much to me to be able to see all you guys' comments. So I really appreciate everything. So without further ado, let's get into these Best Buddy Mewtwo battles. All right, guys. So hope you enjoy. See you guys tomorrow. Jerseytoof out. Remember, please subscribe. You know you want to. Alright guys, thanks again for coming once again. Let's get into these battles. As you can see, my Dialga is not the greatest attack stat, so it doesn't really work as well as a lot of people's other Dialgas, but it does its job. So let's get in this first match, Groudon versus Dialga. This is what we want to catch in the lead. A lot of times, they don't shield the first move, so even though you go straight Fire Punch, you win this matchup. A lot of times I like to try to go for Earthquake right off rip, because then it's just going to one-shot them, because a lot of times they don't shield. I don't get it, so we're going to try it out, and they don't shield, so it one-shots that Groudon. Okay, now they bring in their Groudon. So at this point, I'm thinking maybe they're going to try to bait me, so I'm going to try to bait them, and let's see if they go for the bait. And in the end, I went for the Earthquake first off. I should have went for it again, but in the end, it wouldn't have taken him out. So at this point, I think I'm going to let my Groudon go down and hopefully just a Fire Punch. And it is an Earthquake, so that's enough to take us out. So at this point, I can probably bring in my Mewtwo and hopefully be able to get to a couple Side Strikes to take this thing out. I'm hoping this is going to be an Earthquake, and this is where he gets me back. So another Fire Punch, that's just baited me, great bait. So I know an Earthquake at this range won't quite take me out. So I should have not shielded this next move. Like I said, it's just, you know, I'm learning this team. I'm learning Master League meta. I'm learning Groudon, per se. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to make a little bit of mistakes. So I probably shouldn't have shielded that regardless, because Earthquake probably wouldn't have taken us out at that range. So we're going to try to get to double Side Strikes here, because I know an Earthquake's coming now. So we're going to definitely get this last shield from them, and they're going to get back switch priority right here, because the Earthquake's coming through and it's going to take us out. I don't think it one-shots Mewtwo from full health, but it definitely takes him out from there. So I'm behind the 8-ball again. Now we bring in Dialga, and they have their Melmetal to counter my Dialga. So at this point, I was hoping that they're going to shoot off their superpower, and then a Draco Meteor would be enough to take it out. If my Dialga was 15 attack, I'm sure it would be enough to take it out, but it's not. So we're going to leave a little bit of health on this Melmetal, unfortunately. I have a better Dialga, but this is a lucky one, and I made this back in preseason, and I really have to invest in another one, but, you know, Dialga hasn't been around forever, and I need a lot of candy. So good games, trainer. 0-1 start, and we can bounce back from that. Okay, who do we got next here? We got Ralph XZ. Ralph XZ. What you got for me, Ralph? Groudon into Groudon. Okay. Once again, this is a bait-dependent matchup again. A lot of times, I'm not going to shield the first move regardless, because an Earthquake's not going to take me out. Plus, a lot of times, they're going to shield. So I'm not going to shield this one up. And if I get the bait correctly, it really puts me in the driver's seat. And yes, a Fire Punch came through. So at this point, I'm going to try to bait them. And hopefully they get a shield. And it does get a shield. Okay, so now we're ahead of the game here. Yes, we're at half health, but we're ahead on energy. We're ahead on shields, I should say, not energy. We're even energy. Okay, now I'm going to shield that one up. In the end, I probably should have not shielded that too, but at that range, an Earthquake probably would have taken us out. So we're going to go for another bait, and we get the second shield. Great. So at this point, we're just going to go straight for Earthquake. If we get that lag, unfortunately, dang. I had a lot of lag in this set, a lot of missed fast moves. So another Fire Punch coming through. That's not ideal. So they're going to switch out into their Giratina. Okay, now I'm going to farm up a little bit more energy and go into my Dialga. And at this point, I'm going to catch this Dragon Claw. And let's see who wins this matchup. Because like I said, my Dialga isn't 15 attack, so my Dragon Breaths aren't doing the breakpoint damage like a 15 attack would. But we're going to try to chomp away at this Giratina. At this point, I probably should have just went for Draco, but I'm thinking to myself, okay, Iron Head's going to be enough to take it out. It's getting pretty close here. And we're actually get to the Iron Head. This should be enough to take out the Giratina at this range. It's not, but the next couple Dragon Breaths will be. Okay, well, let's see what they got in the back. They bring back in their Groudon. Okay, they're going to be able to farm us down, which is not ideal. So at this point, I know they're going to shoot a Earthquake or whatever comes in. So I'm going to bring in my Groudon, even though I had all that saved energy. Because I want them to get rid of all that energy. Now I could bring in my Mewtwo here. And one Side Strike should be enough to take out this Groudon. Thankfully, they did not get a charge move off, because I wanted to get rid of all that energy. Yep, Side Strike takes out the Groudon. And we have a Dialga. Can we beat them to a Focus Blast? It's going to be a race, and we get there. And this should one-shot this Dialga. So this is going to be good games, trainer. Once again, Mewtwo cleaning up that work in the back. All right, guys, off to a 1-1 start. Once again, I appreciate all the support. Like I said, Master League is a growing pains. There's a lot of just hard hitters, and you just got to, hopefully you win the lead. It's like really lead dependent, just like Premier Cup. But like I said, I really appreciate the support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit that bell for daily content. You guys are the best. All right, let's see what we got next here. Once again, you know, I'm going to be going back and forth from Premier Cup to Master League. So I know that a lot of people want Master League videos. So I'm going to try to do my best to bring it out every other day or every 2 days or so. So hopefully you guys enjoy when I'm able to bring out a Master League video. So we actually air it out that. And I mean, I really like Premier Cup. And that's where, you know, I seem to be gaining most of my points. But I know it gets a little stale. So I'm going to get some Master League videos in too. Tensa, I can't even say that name. I'm just going to call him 10. What you got for me, 10? Hopefully we get a 10 gets us a match. Hopefully we're not going to error out again. I'm sorry about the errors. I should have edited them out, but we'll get there. We'll get to another battle here, I promise. All right. What we got for us now? We got Kid 1412I. What you got for me, kid? Groudon into Dialga. We catch a good lead here. Once again, I think I'm just going to go straight Fire Punch, to be honest. Because I know that it might one-shot, but hey, I want to be able to just pressure some shields also. I want to get some shields away. So, of course, they're not going to shield. I have learned that, like, maybe you should just go Earthquakes right off rip, because a lot of times they're not going to shield. So maybe that is the play, but right now we're going to go straight Fire Punch in this matchup. Oh, we're actually going to go for Earthquake here. I should have just stuck to the Fire Punches. And I thought to myself, this was a mistake, because I know they're going to shield that up. See that? So at this point, this is going to be a race. So we're going to actually have to shield this up and hopefully get their last shield. Otherwise, we're going to come in here and try to farm down with our Dialga, because we messed up when we went for that Earthquake. Once we go for a Fire Punch, the first move, you got to stay committed to the Fire Punch. Okay, the double shield. So at this point, I know I'm going to be farmed down. So I'm going to go right into my Dialga and hopefully get this thing down before they hit a charge move. Okay, and now they're bringing their Melmetal. So we're back in that situation again where I wish I had a 15 attack, because then I could wait for them to hit. So this time, I'm just going to go straight for Draco Meteor, because I want to get this thing low enough. I should have just waited for the superpower. That's another mistake. I was kind of in panic mode. But then they charged up a lot of energy, and I almost got to another Iron Head. So that would have been great. Superpower is not going to take us out. And we're almost able to get to this Iron Head. So it almost worked out in our favor. But again, you want to wait for the Melmetal to shoot before you even think about doing a Draco Meteor. So that was a mistake on my part. So now we're going to come back in here with Groudon. And I didn't see what came in, but we're going to Fire Punch whatever it is. And it's a Giratina, so this is not great for us. Now we have to bring in our Mewtwo here and hopefully get the 2 Side Strikes before they take us out with a Shadow Ball. So this is not looking great at all. The first Side Strike takes a lot of damage, but I'm sure this is a Shadow Ball coming through. And it is. It's going to one-shot our Mewtwo. And now Groudon has no health, so good games, trainer. We made a terrible mistake when we went for that Draco Meteor on the Melmetal, but it was behind the 8 ball as it was anyway. So let's get into this next battle. We're 1 and 2. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy everything. I mean, hopefully the edits are better. I'm gonna try to get these edits better where I get off this dead time. But Swalshi is up next. We got Groudon into Giratina. All right, this is a kind of a neutral matchup, and I've learned to do not to shield the first move because the Shadow Ball does a lot of damage. So we're gonna shield this up, and we're gonna try to bait them with Fire Punch, I believe. Yes, because Earthquake is gonna do a lot of damage, so it does pressure a lot of shielding. So hopefully we get a shield here, and we do get it. That's great. Okay, at this point, now I'm going to go for an Earthquake. In the end, I probably should have went for another Fire Punch, because then that was a great time to even get another shield. But we know we're going to get a second shield here, okay? So at this point, I should be able to beat them to another Earthquake before they get to a Shadow Ball. So I'm hoping it's not ominous win, and it is a Shadow Ball. So great. All right, now I feel like the switch is going to be coming, and they do switch, and they bring in their Lugia. All right, that's a nice spice pick. So I'm going to bring in my Dialga. It's the best matchup I have for it. And another mistake here. I should have went straight Draco Meteor. Straight Draco Meteor. And because I haven't faced Lugia before, so I was kind of hesitant to go just straight Draco Meteor. But that is the play. You want to go straight Draco Meteor when the shields are down. So at this point, this Lugia is actually going to come away with the victory, I believe, because I should have went for the Draco. Okay, now we're going to try to get this thing as low as possible now. I figured it out right here. I should have definitely went for the Draco Meteor, because now they're going to beat us to the Sky Attack. And it's definitely going to take us out at this range. So we gave back Switch Advantage, unfortunately. So we can come in here with Mewtwo and get to a Psy Strike first. That's pretty much the only play right here. We're going to get to that Psy Strike. I know that Psychic moves are resisted by Lugia, but we do not want to come in with our Groudon right now. Psy Strike coming through, takes out the Lugia. Now they bring in their Melmetal. Okay, can we get to a Focus Blast before they take us out? That's the key right here. I do not want this Mewtwo. I don't know why they didn't bring in their Giratina against my Mewtwo, but hey, we'll take it. This Focus Blast will one-shot this Melmetal. And then we want to go straight into... No, I think I'm going to try to get a Psy Strike. Yeah, okay. I should have went maybe straight into Groudon, but I want to get rid of their energy, so that's great. Ominous Wind. So now I can come in here and hit him with an Earthquake, and it's going to be very close. I don't think this is going to be enough to take out the Giratina, but we should be able to beat them to a Fire Punch. Let's see. It's going to be a race. I don't think Ominous Wind at that range would have taken us out either, though. But this will be definitely enough to take out this Giratina, and we came back to win. This time, Groudon cleaned it up. Good games, trainer. We got 2-2 now. Can we get a positive set out of this? We're going to have to see. All right. I don't really like Groudon in the lead, to be honest, guys. And I'm really thinking about bringing back Kyogre. So we got Jay Williams 1. What you got for me, Jay Williams? We got Groudon into Mewtwo. Okay, this is another semi-neutral matchup. This is what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about leading my Mewtwo. All right, they're going to Psy Strike's going to come off. It's going to do a lot of heavy neutral damage. So I'm actually going to shield this up. And in this matchup, I probably should have went Earthquake, because once again, they don't not like to shield the first move. I don't understand it. But we're going to go Fire Punch, and they don't shield. So that's not good on our part. So we're going to go for another Fire Punch here. This will probably get a shield here. Yep. All right. Now we just have to commit to full Fire Punches. And at this point, I think I'm going to let this one go through. And it does a lot more damage than I thought. So at this point, I'm going to swap out into my Dialga. And hopefully we can get this thing down before we're hit with a Focus Blast. And we're almost able to. And I'm thinking this is a Focus Blast, but it's just a Shadow Ball, even though that would have done a lot of heavy neutral damage also. So that was a great shield. Not about great shield, but we needed to shield that. And at this point, their Dialga comes in. I'm going to farm up a lot of energy here and go for Iron Head and hopefully get this shield. And we get the shield. Great. Now we should be able to get to this Draco Meteor first. And it's just going to be an Iron Head. Will we survive it? Will we survive? I will survive. Oh, yes, we will. And this Draco Meteor definitely will take out this Dialga at this range. All right, so we win back Switch Advantage. Let's see what they have in the back. It's a Melmetal. Okay, now we're going to swap right into our Groudon here. Try to get off some chip damage, but we're not able to. So it's going to be another race at the end. Oh, we didn't get taken out. Okay, so we're going to fire punch this thing. We're going to get a little more chip damage. That makes it a little closer. Because now I can just go straight Psycho Cut. It's not Psycho Cut, Side Strike to kill this thing. I don't have to go all the way up to a Focus Blast. Rock Slide coming through. They are starting to be spammy and start coming hot and heavy. So I'm hoping this first Side Strike is enough to take out this Melmetal at this range. But it's not. Okay, can we beat them to a charge move? And we CMP tie. But since this is the best Buddy Hundo Mewtwo, we can survive this Rock Slide. And we're able to get off the Side Strike to take out the Melmetal and have a positive set. I know, guys, there's a lot of mistakes in here. But I just wanted to showcase his best buddy Mewtwo. You know, we're going to learn from the mistakes and come back even better than ever. That's all you got to do. You know, I'm not afraid to show my mistakes. All right, 3 and 2 vibes down in chat. 3 and 2 vibes down in the comments. All right, we got to build them. We're going to pineapple that thing. So once again, I really appreciate all the support. If you haven't subscribed already, please do hit that bell for daily content. Until then, tomorrow, Jerseytoof out. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know there was a lot of mistakes made, but we're going to learn from those mistakes and keep grinding away. But I still hope you guys enjoyed it. So like I said in the last video, if you guys have any content in the Master League or Premier Cup, please hit me up on Twitter. I'd love to shoutcast any of you guys. If you have some spicy picks or even some great sets, just let me know. Hit me up on Twitter and we'll see what we can do. I really appreciate all the support. We keep growing by the days. I just want to keep growing and bring out this daily content for you guys. Like I said, we're going to do Premier Cup and Master League. So we're going to try to flip-flop back and forth, but we're going to do a lot more Premier Cup than Master League. But we will have some more Master League videos, I promise you, especially for you, Sean, all right? So until tomorrow, guys, Jerseytoof out. Once again, please subscribe. You know you want to. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Peace.